Yemianom she teteno Nye medini nye mesepi unti Abraboimu eni mgwasia machi Sami radia yemineya Sami kawunyiniya Kaneno baby ana mitipa Enkrofon chetna titi Koto jamebu limunisa mati Samedi ma bravo e moi dansi a chawa Bikanka wunyinyo Hey Ebya ma betri Ye rati atmo Kamino e diano dini minu ene On freme sebio Osonya kupasa samedi oi Hey Wayami yo Ebya ma betri Etade ya wansenya miyampo I want you to my tadia seminina, my media tadi for frobia titem. I don't mean some tadi for frobi. Why am I yo? Ebrana sochi bubom ehumritu Within koto jemi tiemu frima uyemu sa Adum rabom yo Ebrana kupanai Bami wo wenimo Minya umu wo Abrana onya bubro Kumene masino Within pipe jemi tiemu dindi Ayabita nyambye Same frewa Eya bro And God of Enoch, He heard my desperate cry. He lifted me. Oh, He lifted me, and He set me free.
He completed the year 1997 as an old student. He then further successfully the secondary education at Hackney Social Advanced Institute Award in Accra Polytechnic, where he studied accounting. He is then the managing director of Precision Car Rental and Tour Limited, a transport service-oriented company in the tourism industry. He is also the president of Accra Newtown Experimental 1GHS, the 1997 year group association, popularly called ANT 97 for short, in December 2018 to date. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we welcome Mr. Prince Kojo Agumazi. So you take say Mr. Kojo Agumazi respond.
Thank you, Madam MC. Good morning to you all. The Municipal Director of Education, the Chief of Accra Newtown, all his representatives, the SMC Chairman, the PTA Chairman, Assembly Member of Accra Newtown, the Headmaster, teachers, parents, and students. All students of Accra Newtown Experimental 1 DSS, especially the 97-year group. I am humbled to accept the honors done me as an old student of this great school, to be called upon as the chairman of this maiden edition of the graduation speech and prize giving ceremony under the current administration. At this juncture, I humbly welcome all distinguished guests and everybody gathered here today to this ceremony. Thank you.
And perform. As they are preparing to come, we have media men and women around us. We have the press media, Focal TV, Ghana Web, Opera News, Daily Graphic Online, and all these people were brought by Honorable Benjamin Cote. Honorable, please wave our hands to us. Honorable Benjamin Clinton. Benjamin Clinton. All right. So let's wait patiently for our delegates as they perform.
Adams Emmanuel. Rose Kati. Josephine Ablak Beho. Diko Hussein. Ezekiel Anyonka. Rahina Yahya. Kudiabo Jessica. Ibrahim Anaba Salamatu. Blessing Jonathan. Tienfua Iva. Gifty Yevu. Abambo Daniela. Joanna Fripon. Christabel Kosi. Disa Ebenezer. Hakim Addison Ofe. Bashir Mohammed Fauzia. Mante Rosemary. Irene Asare. Oedofia Cynthia. Emanuela Sewa Ini. Vera Nishraba Mame. Edward. Onyam Richard. Doris Mawina. Peggy Osu Sapon.
Bye.
but you are also gain an experience and then choose necessary to be excellent in ICT. Your immunity is so incomparable. You always avail yourself whenever you needed it. Mr. Payosiloria, thanks for your great help.
Thanks for all those times when you advise us to be serious with our books. Try as much as possible to carry us along when you are on duty. Whenever you want to take to any of us, you always start with, my friend, we are going to miss you. Mr. John Sate, Mount Eliao.
But we hope to retain this friendship even after we have moved on. Our hearts are full with tears. If we don't see our tears, it doesn't mean we are not crying with you. We assure you that all your efforts to make us successful shall not be in vain, since we are not rewarded by Allah. So,
come on stage and come and perform.
Why you give me peace every day? Why you make me dance every day? Like non-stop. Like non-stop. Mama just like that, you do them blow my mind. I overflow right now. Your blessings stay for him. Your blessings stay for him. You took the worries away. I follow you all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. I've never seen no one like you. The beginning and the end. You're the only one for me, and I will never let you go.
It's time for the Noble School, Accra Newtown Experimental 1 JHS, head teacher to give us welcome address, Mr. Emmanuel Nyavo.
Mr. Chairman, our Municipal Director of Education, the Chief's Representative, SMC Executives, ETA Executives, noble members from the Municipal Education Office, our honorable old students, parents, students, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to have this day come true, because since I took over the affair of this noble school about 18 months ago, it was part of my dream to organize such a program to exhibit the talent of the students. But last year, due to COVID, it couldn't come off. And this year too, we hardly put in the application. Within few days, By God's grace, our Honorable Director gave us the permission, and I quickly have to connect to some stakeholders to organize what we are having here now. I want to seize this opportunity to say a big thank you to all stakeholders, the SMC executives, the PTA, all students, the municipal assembly. You have been so supportive. When I took over the affair, I decided to have meetings with all these stakeholders in order to have a discussion about my vision and mission for the school, which they buy into it and succeeded in coming on board to support us. The first of its kind is the 1997-year group. That 97-year group that we see here. When I took over the other block, there was no electricity over there. So I pleaded with them if they could support us, connect electricity to that block. Quickly, they were ready to support us. Also, during COVID, they gave us so many PPEs, which were over 20,000. We say, Ayipo, God bless you. The municipal assembly, through the director, has been also grateful unto us. One of the challenges I saw when I took over was security, so that the school was not totally fenced, so children move in and out. And now that we are talking about safe school environment, you get to the school and you see people who are mentally challenged welcoming you, which was bad. The PTA has also been a great support to us, because one of the major things I decided to challenge is technology. So we needed what? A TV that will help us screen programs and sometimes do some tutorials that are recorded. So when I met them, said I needed about 3 TVs, at least 50 inches, and through their support, they were able to acquire one, and we lobbied, wrote to multimedia and GBC, and through that we have gadgets that the children can watch as part of learning, whilst we have our PLC. So in this school, whilst teachers are having their PLC, the students are not left to go home, but they sit and watch those tutorials, which is helping them enough. We also want to thank the chief of this community, who, when we took over, as part of meeting the stakeholders, we met him and had a discussion with him. And he has been supporting us up to now. Parents and students have been so good. Discipline is one of the key challenges of this community that we have. But through the effort of God and with parents, we are gradually working on it. And we plan that by 2 to 3 years to come. That's why we say we are the oasis of Ayawaso Central. Even if there is challenge, even if there is dryness, there should be water in experimental 1 DHS. And that is what we are championing. And we are grateful for all that you are doing with the support of my staff. We have had so many achievements. Due to the COVID, we couldn't do so many sports, whereby the student can enter, there's a projector, everything that you learn, then you move, others will come in. So we are pleading that if it will be good, the other block, PTA old block there, if one of the rooms will be converted to a modern ICT lab for us to access, we will be so much grateful. The same thing applies to science lab. As we speak, among 25 schools selected when it comes to science and technology competition in the whole country, Greater Accra region selected 25. And out of the 25, we have 2 teams from Experimental 1 who are part of the morning show competition. They wait for their pitching just about a month ago, and we are praying that during the awards time at the National Theatre, we will also be mentioned. In a short way, we are saying that we promise you we will do our best to support and grow this school. The toilet has been a big challenge, but director has been helping us. One thing we want to do is to have a small urinal at the back of this building so that during weekends or when school closes, and especially final years have to stay on and learn. Normally the ones who take care of it, the place will be closed, so that at least just to really they can use that place. So we are asking permission from director, if possible, the stakeholders, to help us to put up something there. We promise you that God in our boat, Jesus Christ be in the center, and the Holy Spirit supporting us, we shall be victorious. I equal to you, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
All right, it's time to introduce the guest speaker. It's nobody, our own director from Ayawaso municipality, Mr. Augustus Ayamtra. Please, let's give him one of us.
Mr. Chair, because I did not come early, I would say all protocol to be observed. I do not want to miss anyone else. I just had to be here. Today, he knows, it's a very packed day for some of us because there's a national exercise going on which the director had to sit in. But we had discussed this long ago, so I told him my office I'll take time to pass through. Before I go to the speech, I want to say a big thank you to 97-year group and other year groups. I hear what happens. I know you are doing very well. Right. So the theme for the speed day is quality education, the role of stakeholders, quality education, the role of stakeholders. At this day that we graduating our DHS 3 graduates, I bring in warm greetings from the Ayawaso Central Municipal Education Office and the municipal in general. It is an honor to be called as a guest speaker to deliver this address. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which is adopted by the United Nations member states in 2015, provides a shared blueprint which we all know as Sustainable Development Goals for peace and prosperity for people. If we get to know goal 4 of this SDGs, talks about quality education as one of the focal points for the whole town. Really, in any way that the school is in need, as parents, we come to support the school. And I'm happy that we have some parents in this school who are doing that. We celebrate the successes of the learners, our children. We give constructive criticism point out mistakes when they are wrong, even if it is the school. We see the school going a way that is not really right, we have to point it out in a good way so that there will be amicable solution or resolution to all issues. We have school management committees who are key stakeholders in our educational system. Do we have the chair of the SMC here? He came and okay. So their responsibility is to promote the interests of the school and its learners to receive the best education. What I've tried to do is any parent to come and beg. If it gets to my office, no parents will come and beg because we have said it and we know. Because it distracts them in the classroom. It's not because we are the technological age. We need the technology tools to work. But the abuse of it, and for now, as we speak, it has not been approved in our schools. And therefore, we must abide by the rules and regulations of education or of the government. On the Ghana Education Service again has introduced positive discipline. Positive discipline measures to teach learners to become responsible, respectful, and resourceful members in their communities. This program has also been destined to empower teachers with skills to build their learners' sense of community, prepare them for successful living, and also increase academic achievement. What we are saying is that maybe in those days when some of us were in school, there was a lot of emphasis on corporal punishment. That is now being de-emphasized to positive discipline. So, discipline that the child will see that with this work that I have done, I have achieved something out of it, instead of the emphasis on corporal punishment. Let us all embrace the positive discipline tools which has replaced punishment that frightens or shame or belittle children. We want them to be courageous. These two, when you put anything on social media, it is there permanently. There are efforts, there are things that can be done to pull it down. Technology, high technology. But there are also ways that people will keep it permanently. And you will have grown from 20 years back, or 20 years later, sorry, to become a responsible person, and somebody brings that video of yours. And for that position, which you were going to be a minister or something, you will not achieve it because of what you did when you were in DHS. Please, let us be responsible. Let us know that whatever we put out on social media remains permanently. And today you will not see it as anything wrong, or you will think that we are having fun. But in 30 years to come, when you have become somebody big, and then you see your nude pictures, or you see your sister as a teenager, people will say that no, you are not qualified. So let's be careful with how we handle certain things, how we use the social media. Yes, it's good. It has come to stay with us, but let's use it positively. I want to end my speech by once again congratulating two of our learners, Deborah Owukubia, the Queen, and Vinoria Achampong, who were awarded for excelling in the 2022 Municipal Directors Essay Competition. What are they? Okay, so let me do it myself. So, to promote language, English, and I've now added the local languages, Ghana languages, which is T and Gan. I have initiated what we call my own initiative, which is essay competition, which is written annually. And we assess and award the best essays. This year, we had two awardees coming from this school. Keenly contested. Some of the essays were very good. So for her to be part of it means that she did very well. I didn't hear your clap. She placed third in the second in the competition. Well done. Congratulations. Participated in the Ghanaian language, which is P. She wrote a P essay, and the examiner, in fact, all the papers were marked by examiners who are outside our municipal. The one who marked the P asked, "Director, are you doing something special about P?" I said, "I just introduced it. I want to encourage them to, because some of them wrote very good essays. I am sure that P could have qualified, that essay would have given her 1 BC. Vinoria, well done. So for placing second in the P category, Vinoria, congratulations. Right. Thank you very much. And I was sitting for a while. The agendas are about 7 today. And everybody wants, all of them must play a role. So if you see me sneaking out, it is because there are a lot of other things. Thank you very much.
I'd like to make some donations to the school as part of our 25th anniversary since leaving ANT Experimental JSS 1. The items we are here to present, which are 3 laptops, 2 Epson projectors, 3 laptop bags, 3 external hard drives, 3 additional mouse, external mouse as well. Was made possible by, or was financed by the group chairman of Allied Consortium Engineering Limited in South Africa, which is owned by our vice president of the year group, 1997 year group, who just excused himself for another engagement. He and his company personally helped the 97 year group to finance these items we are donating for. This is the president, Mr. Benjamin Kwashi. At this juncture, I would like to call upon the municipal director of education and the headmaster, Mr. Nabo, to receive the items on behalf of the school. So we present an HP laptop 15.6-inch screen, brand new. I think it's one of the highest technology so far. To the municipal director of education, and Mr. Nyabo, the headmaster, on behalf of the school, to help our younger ones in their ICT learning, especially in the classroom learning, to help them develop their skills. Thank you.
So on behalf of the municipal directors, specifically ANT Experimental 1, I want to say a big thank you for this donation. It is indeed at the right time because we are in the age of technology, and I believe that you will come and see its use and be happy. I would personally make sure it's a good thing to use so that the learners can benefit from it. And I want to let the head teacher know that I was here. So he should make sure the thing is being used and being cared for very well. Not being used in the house, in the school. Being used in the school. The teachers, are you here? I said teachers. It is for the use in the school, not home. Thank you very much.
The ICT teacher and other teachers who come from my personal laptop when I needed it most. Sometimes you come and pick my personal TV when I needed it most. But now you didn't give us one. You gave us two. My God. My God. She bless you. My God, bless you. When it comes to the laptop,
where both boys and girls are given equal qualities and quantities to rise to the highest level of student governance. Did you hear the voice of the lovely melody of the student that just sang? These are students that are being groomed. These are students that are being groomed to govern the country, which is Ghana, our motherland. I would like to take you through my school's vision and mission statement. So please, students, will you all please stay? So you have to write as we normally do. Listen, to groom and develop the potentials of our learners, holistically to be confident, assertive, diligent and dedicated to duty in a safe and stimulating environment. Mission, to ensure equitable quality teaching and learning through effective and efficient management of resources to enable positive educational outcomes leading to the development of our nation. I will also like to take you through the lyrics of my lovely school's anthem. So I'll just say it and you have to listen to it. To raise high the banner of ANT Experimental 1 JHS. Your OSs are in our heart. We solemnly pledge to be dedicated to duty, experimental for in God we trust, laying solid foundation for our nation, studious diligence for victory, seeds of knowledge are planted with love and joy, steadfast success in God we trust. Finally, I will also take you to my school's pledge. I believe in the Lord Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, who has taught me to love my neighbor as myself, and do unto others what I want others to do unto me. I pledge to be chaste, then decency, live and always keep my environment clean, since cleanliness is next to godliness, never to forsake Accra Newtown Experimental 1 day just in my thoughts and actions. Since the sky is my limit in achieving success, I promise to protect, promote and defend the integrity of my school and honor, respect and treat my teachers, parents, colleagues, fellow Ghanaians and everyone with dignity and courtesy. I pledge to always be the truth, nothing but the truth, be assertive, abide by all school rules and regulations and accept the responsibilities and consequences for my actions. I solemnly pledge to be studious, diligent and dedicated to my academic and co-curricular activities, serve as a springboard to my future prospects. I finally pledge to bear the fruit of the Holy Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. In God I trust, so help me God. Thank you.
There's no one else like you.
Thank you very much. We thank God for how far He brought us. This is one of the songs we always sing, and we continue to sing. And we believe that when the resource is out, we will sing it in a big sound to thank God. He has been too gracious unto us. As part of the preparation and working around to organize this program, a lot went in. The dance in which they are was not even part of the plans. But we realized that it would be good for them to be like this. So yesterday, we have to pass through some places. And even at 11 o'clock in the night, we were moving to see how best to rent a gown for them to wear. Meanwhile, there was no payment to that. We are very happy. Auntie Patience is here. I was with her at Asambote yesterday night. And the gown she has to rent at 30 cities. We gave it. We said something small. Let's say God bless her. So as we get here, our parents, you help us to knock off some of the cost. So you will just take your work. My photographers will take them a picture for us. Then by showing, they go and sit down. So parents, you are going to help us. Hello. So
One I have here is Michael Opari. Okay. This award goes to Best Student, JHS 3, Michael Opari. Then the next award. The next one goes to, there is Best Student, JHS 2, Galbina Yokoto. Galbina, is he here? Well done, Deborah. So we move on. The next award is Best Student, B7. Okay. This one goes to Vinoria Ichampo. Vinoria. Okay. Vinoria, we go to the next presentation. The next one, the next presentation is Best Student, B7. In the year, okay, so we move on to
We would like to say thank you to the SMC committee or executives, the PTA chairman, the headmaster, teachers and students. I would like to express my sincerest thanks to the organizers who work tirelessly to ensure we have a successful program. I say Ayiko to all of you. Secondly, my appreciation goes to all dignitaries, teachers, parents, and students who graced this August and maiden occasion of the graduation speech and prize giving ceremony. For your time and contributions in varying capacities. Again, I would like to express my gratitude to the Municipal Director of Education, who has to excuse himself due to other engagements, the Chief of Accra Newtown's representatives, the Assembly members, all students of Accra Newtown Experimental Land GSS, especially the 1997 year group. Today, we have achieved an important milestone, and I believe that from today, as stakeholders, we will endeavor to contribute our quota in ensuring that the education of our future leaders is handled with utmost priority in achieving our objective or our theme for today's program, quality education, the role of the stakeholder. Thank you all for coming.
Anytime we call you, you always respond to us, and we are so grateful unto you. We thank the PA executive too. They are also here. They really leave us behind all the time. They are always there for us. And then parents, we are so grateful unto you. We thank you so much. Anticipation, we are so grateful for coming. And then teachers too, we will not leave you aside. We are so grateful, as well as the head teachers too. We are both grateful. Students, we say I equal to you. And all the outgoing students, we say God bless you all for coming. So you all stand up for a short prayer, and then you disperse to our class.
Benjamin Kwashi, I I'm a former student of the school. This is where we graduated some years back, early 2000s. So the school has a lot of challenges that as old student associations we are trying to solve. And together with my colleagues who completed in '97, we've taken it upon ourselves to be helping the school in one way or the other. So today is such a day as well that we came to support the school for their speech and prize giving day, and to encourage the students that irrespective of the circumstances we find ourselves, we will continue to give out our best, ensuring that the knowledge we acquire here becomes something we can use to help Ghana as a country in its own, and also the communities we find ourselves in. So we continue to encourage the students. We see that there are a lot of challenges here and there, but whatever it is, these are challenges that we can help surmount. It's a matter of time. We'll call on government, we'll call on the institutions that are helping, we call on all stakeholders to help, because education is the key. If our country needs to develop, we should be concerned about education and to ensure that we do what is necessary to enhance the education and the betterment of our future leaders, who happen to be the kids that are there.
So is it something like usual? This is your first time supporting something like this?
We've done other projects. This is the first time the school has actually had a speech and prize giving day. But on other occasions, we've helped the school have programs where we presented things that will help in learning, things that will help in the development of the student, and things that will give the teachers a better environment for them to be.
My name is Prince Kujo Agbomaji, and I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into transport services. I run a car rental called Precision Car Rental, and I was the chairperson of today's maiden graduation speech and prize giving day of Accra Newtown Experimental 1 GSS. I was the chairman of the occasion. I think it was a laudable idea that the SMC committee, the head teacher and the teachers put together in collaboration with the municipal director of education. I think it was laudable, and it's a pace they've set to actually raise standards in this school and other schools and beyond. Okay, so as a past student of this school, myself and my year group, which is the 1997 year group, which has been officially launched in this school way back 2018. We decided to come together as part of our 25 years of living this school, or 25th anniversary living this school, to actually come in and support with some computers, projectors, and other accessories like hard drives and mouse and other things to support quality education, you know, for our future leaders here today. Yes, I think education at large can't be left on the central government alone. The society as a whole has a role to play, and in the society we have lots of stakeholders like the government itself, entrepreneurs, organizations, individuals, parents, you know, religious bodies all have roles to play as stakeholders in supporting, you know, for us to get quality education. And I think that is the main reason why we as an old student association decided to come together, you know, to help.
I'm Emmanuel Nyavo, the head teacher of ANT Experimental 1 GHS. As part of my plans for the school, today we have started our maiden speech and prize giving and graduation day under the theme education, quality education, the role of the stakeholders. So as part of the program, we invited the stakeholders so that at least together they could come for us to share ideas, for the students to also exhibit their talents. We were grateful. We call upon some of the old students and the 97-year group, this year being their 25th anniversary after completing this noble school, responded to our call and came to support us in so many ways. They equally donated 3 laptops and 2 projectors that we needed so much at this point. And we are so much grateful unto them. Now that we have finished the first part of the program, we are going to also exhibit the talent of 10 girls. We term it Face of Experimental 1, JHS, and the girls are going to exhibit their talent, their culture, values, and others. And the winners will champion projects that we believe that children, when they teach each other, they like to pick it better. So some will be championing sanitation, cleanliness, speaking of good English, and also what? Exhibiting good morals and other things. So in short, this is just the program to crown the term as we bring the close of the term to an end tomorrow, God willing. So that's what we do.
So this being your first time doing this particular program, what were some of the challenges?
Oh, the main challenge, I may say, is finance and sometimes trying to work around things. In a public school like this, you don't charge anything. So when it happens that you want to even do such a program and you write for you to be permitted, the first question is that, are the children being levied? But no way, we didn't do that, because through the assistance of the PAs and the old students, and through our small internal generator fund, we were able to do this one for a beginning. And we believe that this will be an icebreaker for parents and others to see, and will come to support subsequent one for a great deal.
Talking about the 97 group, what's the relation between the 97 group and your administration?
It has been so fantastic. It's so, I don't know what to say. Because you see, as part of my plan, when I took over, I decided to meet the various stakeholders. After meeting my staff, I met the parents, leadership of parents, then I met the student body, their leadership and students from class to class, met the opinion leaders, and met the year groups, the old students. And based on that, we were able to have so many interactions. There and there, it was COVID time. So what they realized they need to use to support us was getting us PPE. Got us from sanitizer, nose mask, what have you, a lot. And anytime we call upon them, they are ever ready to. Even this program we did, I spoke with the president less than 1 month, that this is what we are going to do. And honestly, this is what we need. And they have never disappointed us. We are so much grateful to them. It's our prayer that God will reward them, and wherever they got the money from to do all this support, they will get it more to strengthen. Honestly, they have become great role model for the students, because the last time when they came, how they communicated with the students and spoke with them, some of them took it up as a challenge to also one day go and come back to do same to the school as their big brothers and sisters have done.
So talking about old students, I don't think 97-year group is the only old student from the school. So what is the appeal or request you giving to the old students, the stakeholders, and even government if you need support in terms of support?
Thank you very much. One thing, the reason why I push even for this program to come on is for just to serve as introduction, so that planning with the old students, we're going to have a great homecoming next year, because next year exactly marks the 80th anniversary so far as Experimental is concerned. So Experimental is 80 years old, taken from this academic year into next year. So we're going to have a plan so that we will do homecoming for the various year groups, and through that they will then establish what? The national Old Student Association for Experimental. So we touching base with all the other old students. Some has also been helping us. Honestly, some fun and other things we have in some of the class were donated by some of the year group old students. But what I want to plead with the parents and other stakeholders of the community is for them to help us. When we close from school, we cannot continue to make sure the children behave well. So if
the stakeholders in the community make sure that is equally done well, then you see that the discipline, the good morals and values that we are planting in them will be nurtured even as they go into the community. And one big challenge that we are seeing is that you nurture the children, you give them good morals, they go into the community, and people, some are being lured with money and other things. So we are appealing to parents, because if you are the parent and you provide, nobody will deceive your child with few cedis to push him or her into some other things. So that is what we are praying for. And we are also praying for government, the municipal assembly that has helped by building the wall and helping us. As I said in my speech, the roofing, this building is 80 years and need a major renovation. And we pray that they will do that, and things will go on well with us.
There are some big names who completed this school. Can you help us with some of them?
Yes, I heard of great names like Chachuchikata. He's one of the great people who completed here. Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rollins, Dr. Bano, even the Newtown chief himself, he completed here. This is alma mater. The names are uncountable. So God willing, next year we will make a tall list of that, and we will get almost all of them in to celebrate experimental and put it on the highlight.